In this video, you will learn how to install a 240 volt motor into your round roller shutter axle tube. Tools required for this job include a power drill, an angle grinder, a 3.5 and a 2.5mm drill bit, a riveter, a P1 or posi screwdriver, and a pencil. The parts list for this job includes your round roller shutter axle tube, your 240 volt motor, the drive wheel for that motor, the T-straps to attach the shutter to the axle, some rivets, and a couple of these little screws. Step 1 is to attach the drive wheel to the motor. It just clips in like this. Step 2 is to cut a keyway into the end of the axle tube. You can see a little key on the collar of the motor just here. Use your angle grinder to cut a keyway to accept that key if there isn't one already, like this. Step 3 is to mark the location of the drive wheel on the tube so it can be riveted once the motor is inserted. Hold the motor against the tube and mark where the drive wheel is going to be. Step 4 is to insert the motor into the tube, being sure the key aligns into the keyway. Use your 3.5mm drill bit to drill through the tube on the extrusion line and into the drive wheel. Then apply a rivet. Do this 3 times in total. Step 5 is to attach the T-strap over the motor. One of the T-straps will go where the motor is and there is no room in the tube for a rivet, so we use this little screw. Use your 2.5mm drill bit and make 2 or 3 holes on the extrusion line where you want the first T-strap to go. Be sure you only drill through the tube and not into the motor. Your T-straps do attach this way, they do not attach this way. Take your little screw and your posi driver and attach the T-strap. You are cutting threads with this screw, so use pressure but don't over tighten. The other holes and spare screw are for if you break a screw or strip a hole. Step 6 is to attach the remaining T-straps to the tube. The remaining T-straps won't be attached over the motor, so we will be using rivets. Use your 3.5mm drill bit to drill holes for the remaining T-straps on the same extrusion line as the first one. You should have a T-strap every 1.5 to 2 feet approximately along the tube. If you have these rubber grommets, don't forget to slip one between each of the T-straps as you go. This drive wheel rivet can do double duty to also secure a T-strap if necessary.